I'm free. Here is the story of a woman who upended her life as a married wife appliance in order to regain and know herself and get better relationships and be free of all of the unpaid work. The divorce was amicable but devastating. We sold our house, split everything 50/50ths, and I was left with now what? I moved to a state where I knew exactly one person, a college friend I hadn't spoken to in 5 years. I picked a mid-sized city, found a small apartment, and started over. Year 1 lessons. Starting over at 42 is both harder and easier than I expected. Harder because you have to rebuild everything. Social circle, routines, sense of identity. Easier because you know yourself better than you did at 22. I knew I wanted to live somewhere walkable, near water, with good coffee shops. I knew I needed a creative outlet and regular exercise. I knew I couldn't handle a high-stress job anymore. Loneliness hits different. Making friends in your 40s is weird. Everyone already has their established groups. But I joined a book club at the library, started taking salsa dancing lessons. Terrifying but fun. Dating is complicated. I went on exactly 3 dates this year. One was nice, but no spark. One was clearly still bitter about his own divorce, and one actually turned into a few months of seeing each other before we realized we wanted different things. I'm not actively looking anymore. My relationship with my kids improved. When I was miserable, I was stressed, distracted, going through the motions. Now, when they visit or when I go back to see them, I'm present. After 18 years of sharing space, making decisions together, compromising on everything from dinner to wall colors, living alone felt foreign at first. Now I love it. I eat weird combinations of food at weird times. I watch trashy TV. I dance badly in my kitchen. I go to bed when I'm tired and wake up when my body wants to. Therapy was essential. I found an amazing therapist here who specializes in life transitions. We worked through the grief of my marriage ending, the guilt about failing at something I tried so hard to make work, and the fear of being alone. She helped me see this not as a failure, but as a course correction. I learned to invest in experiences, not things. I have way less stuff now. Smaller apartment, simpler life. But I've taken pottery classes, gone to concerts alone, traveled to places my ex never wanted to visit, tried restaurants that serve food he would never eat. I'm learning who I am as an individual, not just as half of a couple. The hardest part? Holidays, family events, couples friends who don't know how to relate to me now. The moments when something good happens and my first instinct is still to tell my ex before remembering we don't share those moments anymore. The best part? The quiet confidence that comes from knowing you can rebuild your life from scratch. The pride in making decisions based solely on what makes you happy. The peace that comes from not having constant low-level relationship stress. Where I am now, I have a job I like, not love, but like, that's okay. I have a small but solid group of friends. I have hobbies that bring me joy. I have a relationship with myself that I never had when I was constantly trying to make someone else happy. My kids are doing well. My ex and I co-parent effectively and are slowly becoming friends again, which feels healthy. I'm not the same person I was in my marriage, and that's exactly the point. To anyone going through a major life change in their 40s or beyond, it's never too late to start over. It's scary as hell, but it's also incredibly empowering. You might discover that the life you build from the ashes is better than the one you lost. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit that something isn't working and choose to do something different about it.